And when Tea Time said she didn't believe in the sisterhood, didn't she say the reason was because people, y'all sisters, y'all women don't benefit when they throw each other away the moment that they cannot benefit from the situation? That came out of Tea Time's mouth, right? I I just want to make sure I just want to make sure I'm understanding what I'm hearing right now. Okay.
You let her run all up and through there, talking about any and everybody, saying any and everything. Because you were benefiting. She was saying things you wanted to say, but couldn't, for whatever reason, maybe. And you wanted to keep the innocent role. I didn't tell her to do that. That wasn't me. I don't know what's going on. I left from the screen, and when I came back, how that worked out for you?
Right, Wednesday. Good timing.
Huh? How that work out for you? I don't think it has. I don't think it has. So let's see what her and Chef Foxy said, because Chef Foxy look like she over it, baby. She not trying to hear that shit.
Because he was.
But if I was uncomfortable.
Okay, so our recollections of this is very different, because had you ever just said to me, I don't, off the app, I don't appreciate you doing that, cool. That choice was never given to me. It was...
Thank you, AMT.
The way that it was.
Because the day it happened, you had already said you was screwing Saul. That was you that was in the room with Saul. All of those things. And then you came back that day.
Pause. Because
I was about to say, rewind that right quick.
now, was she joking, or is this an actual happening? Did she actually?
That's a great question, and I'm glad
Just,
you're asking and want to talk.
just rewind it right quick. I missed it.
Okay.
I remember that she was joking.
Oh, okay.
It was.
Because the day it happened, you had already said you was screwing Saul. That was you that was in the room with Saul. All of those things. And then you came back that day and you were saying a lot of other things. And I was like, Chef, stop.
So why wouldn't she say you was joking about? Because she know the platform that you have and all. Like, why would you even put that out there like that?
But Chef even said she was joking when she did it. She was joking. And she said, since everybody thinks we're doing it, yes, we're doing it.
You know that sarcasm that your friends have when you're around them and you say that you're friends and your sisters, you know that sarcasm, like, because you hang out with them, you spend time with them, so you actually pay attention to them. Yeah, those. I don't know if Chef and T were that, because obviously.
But the thing is, it's so irresponsible for T to have the platform that she has, and the way that she said it now, for people who have never seen the original.
That's what I was just about to say.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really was like, wait a minute, because they was in the DR together. Is this serious? Like, you couldn't say as much. The authoress don't know how to use words to paint an accurate picture that you jokingly said that you was sleeping with Saul.
Can I ask a question?
What's a
and I'm gonna leave this alone. Y'all can do what you want to with this one. So with that Navi situation, I found out about that through T. T was the one that brought that to the app, and she said that she was uncomfortable that blah 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 blah, right? And then I saw a few days ago, or a week ago, I saw him saying that was not true. So like, she was the one that brought it to the app. Like, I'm confused about that whole thing.
She did bring it to the app. Now it may not have been exact. Chef and Navi are dating, but when you say two of my friends are dating each other, that leads people to want to inquire within.
Exactly.
And as curious as I am, what my first thing that I'm going to do is I'm gonna start throwing out names.
Oh.
Mama Bun, she literally was talking. She said the man name. The portion I saw, she said his name. And that's how I even knew who Navi was, because she explained that they were friends, they weren't ever together, blah blah blah. But I feel uncomfortable about them dating, and that was weird to me, because why do you feel? I think you're just jealous of everybody and everything. That is just weird to me.
I'm talking about in the beginning.
Oh,
When it was first brought, it wasn't names. It was just
okay.
my friend. Two of my friends are dating, and I don't like
argue
that.
with you. It progressed.
That leads people to inquire within. So what ends up happening is people start throwing out names. Then she gives more hints and more hints and more hints. Now people's like, oh, so it must be this person. I will neither confirm nor deny.
Right.
Type that's the energy that it was given. I'm not saying that's exactly what it was, because when she finally did say who was dating who, I wasn't around for that. But I definitely found out through tea time it wasn't Chef Navi that I found out from.
That's
I
fact.
found out through tea
Say
time.
that, but can we just leave? Can we just leave it at you know what? You had no business bringing it in the first place. You could have just been uncomfortable with it in the comforts of your own home and your own recesses, and went and talked personally to them about how you felt. You didn't need to come let the rest of us know that you was uncomfortable.
This is why it has been said on numerous occasions by numerous people who actually have a brain and a mind to think for themselves that she lacks boundaries.
Oh, that hurt.
This is why it's been said.
And everything that she does, says, experiences has to be alive. Like everything she brings to the app, that is crazy to me. She has an inability to make connections with people in real life. Like literally, like everything has to be alive. Come in here, Kari. Kari, let me come abuse you while I tell you about this. Come on, Kari. Kari.
Today, please stop.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Today, please stop.
That's accurate. That is accurate.
You did call her today.
All right.
It's good. I'm gonna be good.
Is this the live from is this
Hey, bro.
her? Oh, okay, it's not her and Chef.
Mm-mm.
One that's in the Dominican
Well,
Republic.
she's replaying it. But it's not there live.
You know what I'm saying? You don't remember that? And you were like, what? You don't remember how that went? And then that's when I was like, you dating my friend, dude. Like, and then when we got off the phone, you said Navi was pissed at you. And I'm like, for what? So by that time, a back-end conversation, I was already offended. Like, how the fuck a person pissed at me because I'm defending this? She over it. Is that not what happened? She over it.
I gotta go, y'all. I love y'all. Keep watching.
All right, Wednesday.
Bye today.
I guess it's you didn't see that? Like, how did you? You know what I'm saying? You don't remember that? And you were like, what? You remember how that went? And then that's when I was like, you dating my friend, dude. Like, and then when we got off the phone, you said Navi was pissed at you. And I'm like, for what? So by that time, a back-end conversation, I was already offended. Like, how the fuck a person pissed at me because I'm defending this? She over it. Is that not what happened? She over it.
You said she what?
She over it.
Yes, her breathing, y'all. She's literally.
She trying to keep her composure, but she
Like,
should have let
trying
loose
not
on
to-
that hoe. She should have let loose on that hoe because you playing games, hoe, and you trying to use me. And she called it out when she first got up there when she talked about why everything got to be on live. Exactly, and I said that if you have genuine relationships with people, you talk to them people on the back end. Here's the thing, AP, we don't always agree on stuff, but if I have to address something with you that is a serious divergence from us being on the same page, I'm hitting your line. That's what the cell phone is for, and we're going to talk about it there. I'm not about to bring you on my platform where thousands of people can see this BS. That's why y'all couldn't even have a real conversation. They all holding back words, dancing around. Talk, motherfucker, talk.
And let me
Open
put
your
it-
mouth and talk.
Let me put it like this.
Cause Chef said it.
Hold on, let me put it like this. it's amazing the amount of work you can accomplish with somebody else when shit stays on the back end. You
Right.
know, it's just amazing what you can, how much further you can go in a shorter amount of time when you work stuff out on the back end. I'm just saying.
They
Just
literally
really
like, you want to say it? You want to say it? Say it. No, you don't want to say it because it's not
It's-
appropriate for all
it's-
these people.
It's one of those benefits that works in the
Weirdo.
sisterhood, you know, friendship circles, whatever you want to call them. You know, you don't have to be focused and wrapped up on it. You really don't have to be wrapped up in the title. It's more so the actions. You know what I'm saying? This isn't like a title of a book.
That's what I was explaining when I was explaining the situation about how compromising of a position that she put that woman in last night. It was ridiculous. It was damned if you do and damned if you don't. Will both of y'all stop hitting me? Both of y'all have lost your mind.
Yeah, no, that's
She put her in a very, very compromising position. First the music, then she just flat out asked, why here? She was like, because it happened here. But my whole thing is just this. I hate the narrative. I hate the narrative of, if it happened in public, it needs to be addressed in public. I hate that narrative, especially when it comes down to friends.
true.
When it comes down to friends, me and AP, if me and AP go off on each other in public, I might handle that in public. But if me and Kay get into it in public, I'm calling Kay.
Right.
I'm getting on the horn. I'm calling the girl.
What?
Because this friendship ain't worth the live foolishness that happens. You get people in the comments that boost you up. You get batteries in your back. You get people that ain't supposed to be a part of the conversation in the conversation.
True.
It's ridiculous. And then Chef said it best. If I don't address it, I look like I'm running away. If I do address it, they're going to dissect everything. And they're going to dissect what doesn't need to be dissected. And then they're going to dissect the things that got dissected. She said it perfectly. She put her in a catch-22 that no man could have escaped. That's why she was handling the situation that she did the way that she did. It was very, very calculated. I applaud her for doing what she did, the way that she did. But I know that if it had went too far, she would have let loose on that girl.
She did a good job though, because she very eloquently called her out as you sit up here in your perfect little box. And let's get to this lie lasagna that she loves.
Hold on. Let's first clap and give a round of applause for Chef on that. You got to. I mean,
round of applause.
Good job on that. Okay, go ahead.
Now the lie lasagna. How many times has T Time said that I don't need backup? I don't need backup. Chef was clocking her shit yesterday, only for Chef to reveal. Oh, but you would what? Text me on the back end to come and save you while you sit in your perfect little pretty box. Clock it, because she's a liar. She needs backup and she needs validation. She needs the support. She don't stand independently in her stuff. Man, what else did she clock yesterday? She was clocking her stuff. We have to play the footage.
Every dadgum thing. Once we listen to it, the only thing and I think she knew she was getting gaslit. That's why she wasn't addressing it.
Right.
But
she was taking her breaths though. She sure was checking.
Right.
Checking her chakras.
And then even when that's another thing that Chef clocked. When I don't care, because she always talking about she don't care. Girl, you care about everything. You will sit up on a live from dusk to dawn explaining yourself. You care. You be yelling in the phone. AP, I think it was the live, I think it was posted by the blogs yesterday, where she literally was yelling, the window is open. Nobody who is unbothered.
That shit was funny. That shit was funny.
Close the window, sis. Close it. The flies are flying.
No, exactly. Nobody's coming to talk to you, but you care. And one thing that I saw between the exchange with her and Chef was distinctly the difference between someone who is self-centered and someone who can consider other people, right? And so it's essentially like, this is a kid who gets along well with others, and this is one who has to be the boss, has to be on top, has to be this, right? Mm-hmm. When you could see like Chef express herself, and we would really have to get into the clips for me to point out where I'm talking about it, but you can see where Chef did not agree with what T said, but she said, but I can understand how that could have been that for you. And but T, when it's her turn, no, that wasn't it. That's not how it happened. That's not how it, like, come on. Exactly. Empath versus narcissism. I don't even think you got to be an empath to be a practical, realistic person, but it's definitely versus heavy narcissism, and it's sick. And one thing about them type of people is they will put on the mask, they will play the role. And that's why I was calling out how she was just presenting herself as so timid and so sincere. Oh, yes, no, I want to hear. Do you want to talk about it? Well, I didn't think you was like that. Girl, get the fuck out of here. We not buying that.
Like, wait, what? Agreed, ladies, agreed. This is kind of brutal to watch. I admit, you know what I'm saying? It is brutal to watch.
You didn't see that way? No, she ain't never wrong. Her opinion, her recollection of stuff ain't never wrong. She always spot on. Both my friends that I didn't really want to, and then this happening,
right?
I was uncomfortable. And when I communicated, now I'm wrong for communicating. Y'all, we on sub, on the chat. That could be like uncomfortable. Get your prescription. I think prescriptions is what, $3? Get your prescription. Do y'all want to keep listening to this, or y'all want to go on to something else? Should I call me T-Time?
Yes, Shauna Nicole. Right. Me, I, my. Yup. Yeah, Shauna, I know exactly what you're trying to say, girl. We overstand. Yes. Great analogy. Yes, Asia baby, I'm back. I got I don't know. I got reported for gender-based harassment, whatever. I don't know. I think I'll get the appeal on this one though, because it wasn't me. It wasn't me who did it. Anyways, go on, ladies. I'm gonna find the next.
That one page, actually really good. That I live for this. They have a lot of clips.
They have a lot.
Yeah,
you're right.
Because
they do have a lot. You're right.
I was like, damn, I didn't even need to screen record.
I don't think I'm following them yet.
I followed them this morning. They were the first video on my FYP this morning.
I should have did that this morning.
Yeah,
I should have did that this morning. All right.
They're dope. In terms of, I think they top everybody in terms of like the clips, having the good ones.
Because they got on Chef's Live with T-Time 1, 2, and 3. I got the third one, but I was like, this it's all, to me, all of it on one side was a bit performative and the other one was really genuine, because like I said, she handled it like a boss, but she also handled it like a person who still cares.
Yeah, that's why she didn't go all the way hard on her, because she do still care.
And it's almost like she don't want to. Like, all of the stuff that transpired post our fallout, I expected you to have a different approach to it. But the approach that I expected you to have, you didn't have. It made me look like the bad guy. I want to care for you further. I can't. My heart won't allow me to care for you further than what I do right now. Like I said, I don't feel bad for her, because she even said it herself. In the beginning, I couldn't stand you. These were Chef's words. In the beginning, I couldn't stand you. And me personally, if I can't stand somebody in the beginning, I'm not going to let you into my circle, let alone into my inner circle. I'm just not going to do it. If I can't stand you, I can't sit you either. And you're not going to sit next to me.
So the question is, with that being said, and this is, I don't have a nickel in this quarter, but it makes me wonder, if you couldn't stand her in the beginning, how did you get to the point of getting close to her, right? Like, so that's when people talk about like the opportunistic, when they start throwing that word out there.
Yeah.
I was gonna
It,
say it sounded like an opportunity,
yeah.
like you
The
took
the
it.
reason is it was either something that you wanted and you saw an opportunity, or you're that type of person. I'm that type of person, but not with people I can't stand. That's willing to give somebody the benefit of the doubt to see for myself. One of
So
the two.
wait, she lied this morning, or when was that? Is that this morning? You mean? It says, "Don't forget, T lied to her. She was asked by Diamond if her and Chef made up, and she said yes." When was that? Today? It had to have been today, I guess, or was it last night? I think she grew on her. Shauna, that's a valid. You know what I'm saying? Mama Bun,
I'm
that's
sure she
valid.
did, but she went past her limitation. Her limitation was I can't
Still,
stand you.
she still, yeah. So like, she had a boundary, and she violated her own boundary or whatever. Which
But
That's
is
that's what
why I
I'm
said
saying. So like people who I can't stand that, and I know everybody ain't me, we all different. How do you get from not being able to stand to sitting direct, like you know,
sitting
like,
at the table.
because if I
Taking
don't like you, like even like now, people who I don't favor, we're not in alignment. Their
then that's
content
all
irritates me. I just
factual.
scroll past them. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm damn sure not about to become your best friend. I know that much. If I tell you I can't
Things,
stand you,
things can't just really go back the same way. I don't know. It's
What y'all are saying is, and this is what I think a lot of people are missing. If a person, even if you personally, let's just put yourself into some shoes, and the first thing you say about a person is I can't stand you, automatically that's a block in some of our stuff. It's a scroll past in some of our personal opinions. It's I'm just not gonna deal with you type. Like
mm,
these are just us personally. Let's just put ourselves in her shoes for a moment.
yeah.
um, but if you see an opportunity, and I'm speaking from the other side of the situation, if you see
Mhm.
an opportunity for yourself to be elevated, would you ignore that I can't stand you? That's first.
Right.
Or me, I don't give a person that I can't stand a chance. But for a person like AP, I I I didn't like AP, but
Hmm.
I'm sure I could stand her if I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I really think that she either saw an opportunity or she was like, okay, I can't stand her, but it could be just from the outside. I
Right.
want to
I
know
think
what
Just
type of
Facts
person
hit
she
the nail
is
That's
on the
off
valid.
the
head.
app.
It's
I think
valid.
Just Facts hit the nail on the head because you know what? This is actually when I started following Tea Time. It wasn't Just Facts said Chef and T bonded last summer by leaving the Red Pill men together, the clapback situation. And I believe that Just Facts is right, and I think it goes a little bit further than that. It was around the time of the that situation in Chicago where that mother son unalived that man, and that's when Tea Time disengaged with the Red Pill men, because that's even when I followed her behind that, what was that, Carlisa Hood situation. So that might have been a time too, because we a lot of women linked up behind that because they were just being ridiculous. So that might have been it. But yeah, stick with your first mind. You ain't like that hoe from the beginning. Don't ride with it anyway. Sorry.
yeah, I think that's honestly, I don't even know if I would want to even sit and try to figure out how she got to, where she at or nothing like that, because I think we all somewhere along the line have had somebody, and then even to what Asia said and to what a lot of other people are saying too, that sometimes, and what Mama Bun said too, that sometimes we actually like, let me just see if maybe I'm just making this, my first impression of you might have been the wrong impression of you based upon where I met you at. But
Mm.
after I
Oh
had
yeah.
the opportunity to see you in other instances, it changed my initial thought of you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we can all say somewhere along the line, but after a while though, I believe that after a while, though, you have to start seeing the nature of what made you probably dislike that person in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like I might have started like, okay, you cool now, but now I'm starting to watch you a little bit more, and I'm starting to see that you are doing things that actually led me the first time. Now I see why I actually disliked you. I gave you a chance, and now you've shown me why I dislike you. But I don't think that I would even, want to go that far because, I mean, if I had an opportunity and the opportunity presented itself and I ended up on top or whatever I came to get out of whatever my reasoning was for getting with you and getting up with you in the first place. I mean, I don't know. I didn't watch the event last night. I had no intentions on watching it, which is why I had to catch up on the back end pages and stuff like that. But you did her dirty. You did her dirty. You did me wrong. And you're still doing me wrong because you didn't have to bring me back up. You didn't have to bring me back out.
I mean, when she said you can't help but bring things to the internet,
Yeah.
I mean, was that not profound enough? That was it, right? It should have
Do
been
you
an
have
open,
that clip?
should have been an open and shut case. Hey Kiki, I don't know. Let me see.
Check. Did you check 411 both pages?
I didn't even actually have. I did not. I haven't been
You're
informed.
fired.
Because it started on T's page
Or
and
maybe I
then
did.
it went to
Maybe I
Chef's
did go
page.
there. Oh wait, which one is it? Which one is it?
And I'm
No,
just,
I just said check both 411.
Oh,
they didn't really leave the red pill,
all
man.
right. I don't see it.
Attacking them and taking a brief hiatus and then going right
Oh,
back
yeah. Never mind.
on here.
Damn.
What about the I live for this? No, you're right.
I
Was
got
that
it.
Joker who just said
I got
that?
it right here. I got it right here.
No, because I want to get to the point where Chef was like,
all of that, and when I started looking at things, I'm like, I used her. People really, really think I used her. Time when I looked at my messages, and I looked at our messages, and I saw how in public it was. You would text me on the back end. I would be live. You would text me on the back end, sis, help. I'd come. I'd be the bad guy, bark at everybody, clear the panel so that you could sit in your pretty perfect box and run your show. I didn't care. I took that heat. I didn't care. But then on the front end, you were, my mods they just come and do what they want to do. And I let you do it because it's your show. You know, I don't,
During the time
that's
that you
what
were
I'm
coming
doing.
out?
liar.
Not just during the time. I'm just saying, no, you wouldn't do that then, but
Oh, okay.
that's what would be implied. And it's like, but on the front end, if something is said in disagreement, if it's something that I initiated, it was a problem. And I started thinking of, and I'm just like, but I was the one. Like, how would you come get me? If something was going on in your live, I was live, or I just wasn't, on TikTok.
Text.
No, you wouldn't. You would send go get Chef.
Oh yeah, text share live.
Right. You got my number. Why I didn't understand, just little things I just used to think of. I thought about. It's like you're my friend. You have my number. Why am I being inbox from this person, when you could just text me? You don't have a problem texting me when you need me to just show up and defend. So you publicly say that you need me, but it's go fetch her for me.
I'm sorry. That wasn't my intentions at all.
Yeah.
Fake ass voice is killing me.
I never.
That baby
Y'all.
boy. I'm sorry.
Oh,
That
the
baby boy.
manipulation. I'm
Right.
sorry.
When it benefits her.
Yes.
It benefits her. And she's the main one talking about sisterhood doesn't exist because the minute y'all can't benefit from one another, y'all throw each other away or whatever
Under
she
the
said.
bus.
When it's mad day,
Can I just take a second to clock this right here? How she, like how you say, it benefits her, and also how she literally stirs the pot from behind the scenes. So the same way that when the shit hit the fan, she pulled Chef onto her live. And here's the thing, even when Chef will be trying to drop, no, Chef, do it here. It needs to be done, right? And she allowed people, because she's not going to bash Chef, but she allowed all of her followers and supporters to bash Chef. She did the same thing with Crown. Can we talk about how she did her friends? She did the same thing with Crown.
Let's talk about it.
Had Trip come up there. She went in OC's live, dropped the bomb where all her followers was at. I'ma unblock you since nobody checked on me. She said that to HB when everybody knows that the only reason she blocked HB was for Crown. That's at least the message that she gave. So then when you did that and you came over there and you had Trip come up and Trip recall and read stuff, then you want to act like you don't know what people talking about, and you let her and Crown get into it, and Trip disrespect Crown, call her all these B's and stuff, and Crown didn't even know everything that had transpired. You let her walk into this web that you spun up. So that's why I'm saying a girl is not dumb. She's very calculated. She's very calculated. She's very manipulative. And even though she might not swing on you in your face, and these are the hoes you cannot trust, she might not punch you in your face, but she definitely will be whispering in somebody's ear to send them off.
Damn.
That's how she did her friends.
Wow. And back in. But I don't know though. Honestly, if you can go whisper in my friend's ear anything about me and they believe it, you ain't really my damn friend. I'm just gonna shoot that from the I'm just gonna let that go ahead and come straight off the hip. You know what I'm saying? Like,
very true.
There's no way anybody, and even if somebody does come and tell you something, but you don't come check with me, you don't come talk with me about it, you're not my friend. If you just automatically let somebody run up on you and be like, hey, whisper, 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 and then you just run and come ride with it.
What I'm saying, so I might have misused whisper in the ear. I use that to say she'll be sneaky. What I'm saying is she'll be secretly putting a battery in somebody else's back to perform the disrespect on you that she's too cowardly to do. Or she's like,
I got you, mama. To attack other people.
Exactly.
Because it's easier if I send you to go attack AP, I can sit in the back and just be like, you know what I'm saying? My hands are clean.
Exactly. I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything. Bitch, you are the culprit. You are the mastermind behind it. You manipulate the entire situation and all of the players. We know, we can see you, ho.
You know what? I'm sorry.
So sick of her. I was not.
I'm sorry, because it was goddamn.
So Eric, you can see you, ho. It was the emphasis on the ho.
But part of the reason that there's so much like issues amongst, and I'm only talking about Black women because this is who I care about.
Right.
We have so many issues and ill trust. It hurts my heart when I hear Black women say, I don't have any friends. It's because of bitches like that who make people have so much distrust, make people always have to be on guard that they can't even benefit from a true sisterhood, a true sister circle where you can go and you can be vulnerable, because you got to worry about hoes like that playing the fiddle in the back and setting you up for their ego. Weird ass.
Hey, Steph.
Hey, Steph.
Let's look at it like that. And I apologize if that's how it made you feel. I do. I didn't see it that way. But I can see where you may feel that way. But never when you came, when I asked you to help, did I undermine you?
You never undermined me. I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that. It's just...
So let's talk about it. The opportunist. Did I ever let people believe that you were opportunists?
In the beginning, no. But after the HB situation, it was, Kev just had a field day with me.
But didn't I defend you?
No.
I did.
No.
They told me I was stupid. They told me I was naive. They told me I was...
For not dragging me. They couldn't understand why, and your thing was That's not, you're never going to do that. And I'm thinking to myself, no, you don't have to say anything about me, but I was in a box and 8 people were coming at me with 5,000 people in the room. And I'm simply trying to tell my friend that this is not where this needs to be happening. I truly didn't care about the 5,000 people judging me, making assumptions about me. It was the fact that the one person who I don't mind explaining myself to, because I do love and care about you, was the one person that was allowing it to happen.
So with that, I didn't know what to think or believe, Chef. It was so much stuff that was going on that I didn't even know about.
So,
And at that moment, it was a lot for me to process too, because when it started coming out that there was things said about me and I wasn't defended and things like that, it hurt me, it bothered me, and it was a lot for me to process. Even when we talked on the back end and the front end, it didn't make sense to me, because there would be times when those things were happening where I would text you and be like, "Hey, you good?" or whatever. You'd be like, "I'm just taking a break." But during that time, you were building friendships with that, which was fine with me. But you weren't taking a break from people. You were taking a break from me.
being dragged for being an opportunist and all of that, can you not see how, for me, that may come across as premeditated?
I don't know. I didn't know I was going to do this. But you could think that.
No, I'm saying how it can come across that way because you've texted me on my birthday. That was, I somewhat expected that, but I also expected for us to have a conversation. We are now a whole nother month.
Look at your messages from last week.
I'm aware that this, boy, this is a lot.
Look at your messages from last week.
What she's saying is you ain't been fucking with her. That's what she's saying. You ain't been fucking with her. Stop playing. You know what that lady's saying.
What do they say?
All I hear is her making herself out to be the victim, as if it was the turn against her, and she was the one who didn't know who to trust and how to trust.
This is so fucked up.
Now, I messaged you before you got here. And if you wanted to do it privately, I called you too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you could have been like, no, I prefer to do it privately.
So, okay. So,
right.
When you sent me that message, I was on the phone talking business and fuck it. I was talking to Navi about doing something different with my book. And I get this message and I'm like, the fuck? So why am I getting messages from Ty? He was like, oh, you should go to her. I said, she's asking me to come to her live. You should go. For what? Oh no, you need to go over there. When I went through
Hey, just here. Chill out in my comments, please.
Yeah, not too much on Crown.
Yeah, please and thank you. Like, chill out, right? Appreciate you.
So I'm like, okay. And then you sent another message saying, please, please, please. And I'm like, what am I going over there for? And he's like, you should just go check it out. Okay.
I felt like if all of this stuff was happening, right, today, it didn't feel right. I didn't plan any of the stuff that happened today, but it didn't feel right to do all of that and then not do that with you.
See, I don't know what happened.
Well, what happened today? It was a lot of things that just transpired. We brought people together. It wasn't really supposed to be no kumbaya or nothing like that. But just, trying to talk about how as creators we've had bad experiences and, how the app can make you hardened and, things like that.
It wasn't to kumbaya because it was for my benefit. She might as well have just explained it to her that way. It wasn't to kumbaya or to reconcile with you. It was because it was for my benefit. It's my platform. I'm trying to save it. Like, I just need you here.
And really just tell her the truth. Tell her that you got dragged. You felt some kind of way. You wanted to reverse drag or react drag. You tried to get some get back. It backed the fuck fired. They was on your ass. They hurt your feelings. And then you tried to pull other creators in to save face because when you went too low on Trina, revealing who you truly are, a low down grimy ass biatch, then everybody started turning against you, and you can't have that because you live for the validation of your followers. So you had to create a whole nother scenario. Now I'm using you to appeal to their emotions so that they can feel bad for me again and I can stay in their graces. Be honest. It's not hard.
Yeah. You the first. So through that, as I'm seeing everything, come together and how beautiful it was for everybody to be on the panel, it didn't seem right without it just didn't feel right without me reaching out to you. I felt like you should have been here. Or you should be here. And I feel like since everything happened the way it happened, then maybe this was the time to do it here. That's just how I felt. It was a spur of the moment, but I felt like this was the right thing to do. I took a big chance, but this is what I felt to do.
This has got to be nothing short of an attempt to go viral.
It's like a soap opera. Like when my granny used to watch my G Mama. It's like a soap opera. Yeah, I'm sorry if my voice get on your nerves because it get on my nerves when I hear it back.
Shut up. Ain't nobody. That's accurate though. It is a soap opera.
I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
As it turns. As TikTok turns.
Seeing the day where the villain becomes the victim is wild to me.
Why? You know what? Where's 411? Repost these 411 because you forgot to play music does 411 usually play music in the background? You forgot to play the day after day song that she always plays behind these clips. That's what you need to do. Repost these clips and play that whatever that song is called, the day after day song Tea Time always plays. That would have what? Chef's kiss, pun intended.
I don't have my contacts in, so I thought that said Young and the Toothless. But it says Young and the Talkless.
Oh, Young and the Talkless. Oh, I missed that. Yes, we should come up with some suggestions. Okay, I'm gonna write them down, y'all. So listen to this while I write them down.
Is it overwhelming? Would you like me to call you?
You realize you brought it here?
I know. I didn't. Listen, I figured if it was uncomfortable, you would have texted me like, nah, I'm cool. So, shit, you know me, I'm impulsive.
So self-centeredness, how many times does this lady have to say, this is awkward, this is so fucked up, this is you know what I'm saying? She's obviously doing it to please you, which I don't know why. But if you really cared about your friend, end the shit. extended, right? The heavy
That's
breathing.
something she cannot do. She cannot do. She cannot do. Yes. Yeah. She is sitting there like, this is so fucked up. Like,
Okay. This is weird. What's weird? Talk to me. The exact reason. See, I can't, from the outside looking in, it's easy for someone to say that it was the app that did this. And the things that I've heard and the things that were said, oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you. It very much so appeared as though it was the app that did it, but it was when I really sat and thought about everything, like really thought about everything from the beginning until the last time I was on your panel that day. And I just started thinking about how our friendship progressed and just all of it. And there were some things that were sprinkled throughout that you choose
could y'all hear it?
Yeah, we could hear it.
Oh, okay.
to just overlook. It's like, that's what we do, right? That's one of the things that we've yelled at women for doing. When you see it, you choose to, it's not that bad. And I was being dragged for being an opportunist and all of this and all of that. Can you not see how, for me, that may come across it? You were caught on your back.
Oh, that's it. That's that's all of their conversation that 411 has. Unless y'all have something.
I do, but it's on this phone. Hold on, let me maneuver some things. Oh, my phone is not charged. What about that? I live for this shit page. Oh, they're.
I didn't see anything on their page. Unless you.
Oh, I think Chasing Pillows has it. Hold on, let me look. Hold on.
Excuse. Thank you. Okay. We can listen to something else besides. Let's play Diamond's warning to don't bring that BS to the game.
Feelings could change by September. A lot of people's feelings could change by September.
I'll be back, y'all.
I just know one thing. Security is going to be strictly enforced. And I will tell y'all this. All right? It's a certain type of men that are going to be at my gala. Okay? They do not play by now. Hoover, Boss Man, Zoe, AJ them. They do not play about me, okay? So come in there with the bullshit if you want them. Come in there with the bullshit if you want them. Those men right there do not want to see me shed not one tear at my gala because of some bullshit. They don't want to see that. So come to my gala with that bullshit if you want to. Not only security. Not only security. But them right now, yeah. They do not want to see me upset on my day. That ain't happening. So please do not come in there and get whatever you got on your mind on your ass. And that's what I'm gonna say. Do not come in there with whatever you got on your mind on your ass. Because we come in there to have a good time. Okay? You're not finna come in there and fuck up my moment just to say, or just for you to get some clicks and likes and views to be on this app Monday morning and say, yeah, I came in there and I started some shit at that bitch gala. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Don't get what you got on your mind on your ass.
I hear you, Diamond.
Cause fuck around and we get your ass out that door. Your ass is grass.
And don't think that shit wouldn't get recorded either, so don't show your ass. Because everybody got their fucking live stream on. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't act out. You gonna get escorted out. I know that's right, Diamond.
Not your ass.
I'm not even going, but I feel you on that. Like, I feel the message. I feel it. I respect it.
Not your ass is grass. Oh my God. You know what?
Right with that one.
You walk off the plank. Was that the hardest language I could come up with?
So messy.
Okay, your ass is grass, girl. Your ass is grass.
I really low-key think Diamond's coming out with a record. I feel like she's got something on the track. She's probably been in the studio because she's been singing this tune for a minute. I feel like she's coming out with something. She's coming out with, and that's her part. Something tells me that that's her part on it, and it's gonna be 5.
With
Girl.
have a good time. You think feelings could change by September? A lot of people's feelings could change by September.
Earth, Wind, and Fire did. But anyway.
September, listen, y'all, do y'all know how quickly things shift on this app? It's literally like 1 minute you doing something, you see something, the next minute, the next 5 minutes you see something else.
Enemies today,
Yes.
friends tomorrow.
Like by September, that's plenty of time.
Hell, you got this week coming up about how many
Hell.
people finna make up.
Even if you said next Friday, that's still plenty of time for shit to change. What?
Listen, I know I've been saying for a month that I'm graduating from this side of TikTok.
Oh, she's not saying nothing. Sorry, I thought she was about to, because I had played it, but she's not saying nothing.
I just know one thing. Security is going to be strictly enforced.
I heard that.
And I will tell y'all this. All right?
Mm-hmm.
I heard that, Diamond. I heard that. All right.
If you're gonna play the music, you gotta look, the words gotta match the music, right? It can't be no your ass is grass. It's got to be like, look here, ladies and gentlemen, okay, if you coming in here to get nuck, if you bug, you better watch your mouth, ladies and gentlemen, okay? We're gonna be running around here, we're gonna be up the top, we're not gonna be at the bottom with the rest of them people. You gotta act right, you gotta say the right things. One round talking about some your ass is grass, gotta come in there and slide your ass across the floor. What the hell?
Mariah, not Mariah. Not I wanted to go, but too many people want to fight me.
Mariah, go. Mariah,
Your
go.
ass would need some security. For
You
sure.
gonna need your own
Everybody
personal
would
security.
though.
Mariah, your daddy a damn boxer. Bring one of your brothers.
Right, girl, you better go. You stand up on this app and talk all of that. You better go and stand 10 toes down on them hoes.
I mean, folks, I think 20 people is plenty around me. I don't know about y'all. Even if 20 people went last year, you know, that's enough. That's a lot.
That's a lot of people.
I think that's a lot of people. I think that is.
That's a lot of people.
That's just me personally, though. If you don't think so, I understand. I mean, I don't go to parties often. I just think 20 is this. That's
Honestly, I think all of these people that be talking all that trash, I'm talking about when Mariah said they want to fight her. These people bark so hard on TikTok.
yeah, they do.
Because real fighters don't have we not doing that. They not doing that.
Why you gonna you just do it?
Exactly. There's literally nothing to talk about. So honestly, you're good. You're good. They wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight.
Right. I think you're okay. I think you're okay. But go ahead and go. I mean, dang, if you go look, if you're gonna stand on 10 on this app, go stand in 10 on real person, right? Because ain't that what everybody say? Well, no, that ain't what everybody say, but that's what I say. So if you're gonna stand on 10 on this app, then go stand.
Most would say that.
Right. Then go stand on 10 on person, right? This the perfect time to prove that you are who you say you are. And if somebody said that they gonna come and they gonna, you know what I'm saying, ticket, skibbity pap you when they see you, it's what the kids say, it's on site. If they tell you, because first of all, if they didn't tell you it's on site, then you know it's gonna be 30 minutes of talking while they get a group and they gotta wait till their friends come and everybody. Nisha, I ain't gonna get her laid out, I promise. I'm just saying though, like, yeah, no, I'm just saying though, like real talk though. You know, people who be like, oh, when I see you, it's gonna be da or whatever. You know, they gotta get a group. You know, they gotta wait till everybody get hyped up.
Honestly, that's wild to get dressed
and go fight.
To get handled and shit ripped and you looking disorderly after. Like that's crazy. And you know it's gonna be filmed, y'all.
To go fisticuff.
Some things isn't.
You getting dressed up to go fisticuff? That's crazy. That's mad crazy.
To go fight.
You're gonna get on a flight to go get arrested in a city that you don't even live in. That's wild.
That part too.
To get arrested in a city that you don't live in, I could never.
I mean, you better off meeting up and making arrangements. Just meet up, pull up, whatever. On the side, not.
Well, better yet, stop talking Aggie. When hey, flights is expensive. Hell, I was trying to look for a business.
Oh, yeah, they are.
I was trying to get, what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my first class flight, and that first class flight was $868, and I was like, oh,
yeah.
I don't want to pay almost $1,000 and still pay for my bags to get checked. I don't want to do that. So. I mean, but most people flying Spirit and Frontier, which ain't nothing wrong, because I tell you what, when I come back with these kids, I'm flying Frontier. Okay, we got on their little bear program, so we can fly for $60.
Do not fly Frontier.
Oh yeah.
I really wish everybody would take a stand and not fly them hoes, because they are the worst. And when they do you bad, they do you bad.
Frontier and Spirit?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Spirit is better than Frontier.
No, I usually go American Airlines or Delta.
I fly United, baby.
Or United,
right? And
whatever.
But whatever. But I got to come back with these kids, and I got to go pick these kids up and come back with these kids. So, we gonna come back. But it's, on them Frontier videos, they be fighting on there. I be like, dang, I would be thoroughly ticked off if I have to deplane. Cause y'all want to get up in here, coming back from Miami, coming back from your hot girl summer trips. You fighting and arguing with the daggone flight attendants and people like that or whatever, and now we got to deplane or I gotta wait 2 hours.
Clearing it out when I leave.
You get arrested. But anyway, y'all, I'm fit to go head out. I'm fit to go play some softball.
Oh, have a good one. I used to play softball. I want to play softball.
Hey, come to Texas. I got you.
Y'all got a league like for adults? I want to play volleyball and softball.
We got dodgeball, kickball, softball. We were trying to do a flag football, but none of the girls want. It was gonna be a co-ed flag football.
I would love that. Yes. I need to be around my people.
Yeah, man.
I want to hear this. Hold on, I want to hear this clip real quick. Hold on, I didn't hear about this blogger.
Roll the clip.
I love y'all. I'll holler at you.
Bye, Boo. Bye, Joker. Okay. Well, Diamond is looking down at her phone right now. So, it's playing. But I'm just letting you know.
Why y'all do this to me? Listen, the 411 gets the credit from me because the 411 is consistent and the 411 is always in here.
That's what I said.
So, and they're consistent with their blogging.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do shout the 411 though. I do shout the 411 out because the 411 is consistent with their blogging. I didn't see any of them dragging me, because some of y'all bloggers be using me for content, y'all. Trying to get your weight up. All right. So let me check the hold on, let me check my messages. Okay. All right, so let me read these Cash App messages. They said, for the messy people, it's ugly, bad built, or yuck mouth. Okay. Someone else said, okay, hold on. Can you pick a designated day for this? Because child. So I'm not going to pick a designated day for this because me personally, I'd rather just do it out the blue. I'd rather just do it out the blue. And it's more fun, y'all. It's fun for y'all not to know when it's coming. And etc., y'all. And this is a way of me giving back on the app. I was just not just on the app, but just me finding another way to give back. That's all. It's just me trying to find another way to give back. We want to do sometimes where it might be we giving somebody some lunch, or you know what I'm saying, some groceries. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But the gas thing is, it seems like, you know, you got some people out there that's doing Uber. And they need it, you know what I'm saying, some gas just to even go out there and hustle and make them some money.
That's valid.
So, yeah.
That's valid.
So, this is just my way, because I started out giving it the gas out of my pocket. And then Mafia, you know how Mafia is, and a lot of people know how Mafia is, and they said, okay, I'll give this, I'll give that, I'll give this, I'll give that. And that's where it went from there.
A trendsetter, truly, on social media. Just saying. Is Rose being genuine? I don't know what to say about Rose. It's just too much to think about. Way too much to think about. Don't know what to say. But yeah. Let me see what I can see.
I'm gonna tell you one thing Chef had right when she said they are going to dissect this and dissect the dissection and splice and she was right. Cause baby, when I say I was peeping and clocking and jotting everything, she hit the nail on the head.
Yeah. Lordy Lord. Let me see. TikTok. God, TikTok really gets on my nerve. Y'all are excessive.
They are, and they're very selective. And they lied on me and blocked me from being able to send messages or receive them.
Yeah, this is I don't know. So it's too easy. It's almost like it's too easy to do, to break this down. It really is. It's too easy to do. I realize that because I've seen this person hurt a lot of individuals, you know. And for me, it's like it's always disheartening, especially when they're the loudest in the rooms. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like on TikTok. It feels like there's some really loud voices, and it's like you way too loud to be. You way too loud. So.
Are you cooking for the holiday?
No, probably not. I don't know. Maybe. Wouldn't be much.
I think I'm gonna cook. I'm probably about to get off and go.
I know you gonna throw down.
I'm thinking because I need to get the weight up off of me. But you know, what's one more holiday?
You got, you got the grill. You obviously have been in the grilling mood.
Yes,
right?
and I want to throw some ribs up there and some lamb chops.
Oh my God. We're doing lamb chops this time?
I love lamb. Oh my God. If I could find some lamb loin, I prefer that over the lamb chops. I want them ghetto red hot sausages.
Not the ghetto red.
And I want
hear you.
some
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
cheese.
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah. I want the baked beans that's like chili.
Chili with the meat and sweet. Mm.
No. Peppers and the onions.
Oh, you really, you really, that's what you finna do? That's what you finna do?
Yeah, the brown sugar, the cinnamon,
yes, that's what I said, the sweet, what, is that what you finna do though?
Yeah, and vanilla, just a little hint of vanilla extract. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Damn, I want to come over. I wish you was down the street. Still cooking some hot dogs? Hamburgers? Yeah, I guess. What is a barbecue without hot dogs?
Wow, you seemed really uninterested in that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to take it for me. You sounded so uninterested in that though. Like I wouldn't even. I would say no. Don't do it. Your heart's not in it, sis.
I'm more excited about.
Are you gonna get you some salmon though? Salmon? Who's throwing some salmon on the grill though?
So that's a lot. It's just it's not a lot of us here. I will grill some salmon another time. Probably not tomorrow though. Please. Oh, this would be a good opportunity for me to use my Pearson's barbecue sauce for the holidays.
Tell them I'm surprised y'all got some left because you know what I'm saying. I was seeing it on meals.
Every damn meal. Jesus, you just put a straw in the bottle already.
That is perfect. That is a typical reaction. That is a normal symptom of being addicted to Pearson's Premium.
I'm glad I bought 3 bottles.
Glad you did.
Spicy. I want y'all to make an extra spicy honey barbecue. My coworker makes this spicy. This is because here's the thing. I feel like a lot of companies are scared to push the spice limit because people can't handle it. But then people
we had to do that. We had to do that too. We had to spice it up.
Y'all got to spice it up just a little bit more. Like have one that's like, my coworker, she grows these peppers and she sells this oil. Literally, I mix that in all of my sauces. It will have your ears ringing. Your forehead will be hot. Your scalp will be hot.
I don't want to be that spicy.
I
can't take that. You like heat.
That's what I'm saying.
You like heat. You like the water real scalding hot. I can't.
Yes, I do.
I like spicy.
But
I can't do spicy. You like to push it.
And there's only a few people who can handle that level of spice and actually enjoy it. Because some people be saying they can't taste their food.
That'd be dope to kind of sample it out, like get some peppers from her. And how many does she pump out like?
I had to talk to her. She got her own chickens. We be getting eggs from her. She real earthy.
Yeah, I want to see how I want to see that. I want to see.
But maybe I can send you one. But if you're not really into spice, don't waste my money. I was gonna say maybe I could send you one of her hot oils, and she make like this hot jam. And that's the thing too. So because I literally have to carry it around with me, and I should stop saying that they scare me.
I don't want to be able. I don't want it so hot that my tongue is disabled. You know.
Yeah, your tongue gotta grow up.
See, I knew it was that hot. That was true.
No, for some people,
for you
but
to
not.
Tell me how hot it was, and if it's that hot, I'm believe you on that.
Well, the thing is, I don't know, because some people say if it's too hot, they can't taste the food. To me, it make me feel like it turned the flavors up with that spice. I don't know.
No, I can't taste nothing else. Like I can't something that would be seasoned. I can't taste it. That's just like it's distracting. I'm distracted now because of how hot shit is.
It's too hot. Yeah.
I remember when I was a little girl, I tasted something. I was eating. I think I had got done eating Chinese food. I didn't recognize there was that one of the vegetables was like a really hot pepper. And imagine I bit into that. I didn't know what to do. I was like, do I need to go to the hospital?
Listen,
I
I
was so scared
accidentally.
because I was trying to use the water and it wasn't working, but it had to like, oh my God, until it just
Some
did.
time.
Like,
Yeah, we got some tacos and I bit into one of the peppers, but I bit into like where the seed fell because a lot of the heat
oh
being.
yeah, hell
It was
yeah.
like on the back of my tongue. I thought I was about to die, but once it calmed down, I was like, all right, let's go do that again.
Because that seed is garbage. That seed be garbage. Garbage. And you bit into that on accident. I know you was spitting for days. Like I can still taste it.
No, that's the thing. After it didn't take long to calm down, but that was the hottest my tongue has ever been. And I think it was because it was accidental. Because typically when I eat hot stuff, I know where to eat it in my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't just be letting it roam freely over your tongue. You right to the side,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that hit the most like the back part of my tongue, and it was hell. But I was ready for round 2. Where you going on that tablet?
I'm completely sold out of watermelons for today in Raleigh. Okay.
You didn't send me her number.
Oh, I need to send you. Just look her up on Facebook because at this point she's real community. She posts every 2 seconds on Facebook. It looks like I'm about to screenshot this and send it to you.
Facebook link. Okay, for that.
Yeah, I'm putting that now because, yeah. Every time I log on, I'm like, she's like, I'm sold out. I got some. I'm gonna be at this address. I'm like, she communicates really good. I love it.
I'm serious. After today, AP, I'm done pointing and laughing at.
I know.
Because it's. I feel like
I'm getting. Yeah, it's like I'm getting. Yeah, no, I understand. Why you always saying this?
What?
You be like, no, I'm for real. I'm after this last time.
This is it. Because at this point, the way. Everybody's clocking it. It's no changing. I don't have no more constructive criticism. Because another thing is too, I can't stand this energy of pointing and laughing at her because what you put out is what you get back. And I don't ever want to find myself in a position where a bunch of people is pointing and laughing at me.
No,
a friend ate a pepper in some China, and it was so bad we had to call the paramedics. She had I'm assuming breathing issue. That is crazy. That should have came with a warning. Could you imagine just going out to eat, thinking you about to have a normal time, and then eating something and feeling like you about to die?
He had breathing issues. Damn. They gotta put a label on it. They gotta put a warning, something.
That sounds good to me.
That's not an accident I would want to have happen to me. Are you saying it sounds good?
Yes, I love. Listen, when it's hot like that.
Calling the paramedics hot, Polka?
For people who don't have a tolerance for pain. So when I read stuff like that, I'm like, you don't really have a spicy tolerance. So, because here's the thing, eating the spice like what I eat, a lot of people couldn't do it. A lot of people can't do it. So regular people's tolerances, I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds just in line with what
Missy, you was laughing at her. She was in severe pain, and you was laughing at her.
She was probably panicking, is why she couldn't breathe.
Oh yeah, so it was like the shock of it or whatever.
Yeah. I would have been laughing too.
That's possible.
But one thing I would never do is the hot chip challenge.
I'm not doing a hot nothing challenge. Polka, you are insane. That's I wouldn't hot. Yeah, call the ambulance, bro. Call the ambulance hot. You said absolutely. Like, I knew you meant too hot. Our sauce. Let me tell you something. Our sauce will never be hot enough. I know nobody's will. So even if we could get there, I mean, it would be pointless for you guys too because you actually like produce, like mass produce, and so the majority of people don't eat stuff hot like I do. So it will be a waste of your money. No, yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. It's a small percentage, I'm sure. Yeah. But I mean, it always depends though. Once you do more market,
research
Research,
on how many
yeah.
people. Like maybe it's
You can
more
always
twice as
cater. You
many.
know how there's different things in different regions for a reason because more of them buy that or consume that
Right.
or prefer that. So
Right. You might be able to tap. You might
I
be
was
able to
thinking
get
on an
into an untapped
international
market.
level, maybe
That
those are
too.
when those really hot might on an international level be accepted worldwide, not in the States.
Absolutely. Because a lot of Mexicans and Asians out here where I am, they love, love, love. Even the lady I'm telling you, she's Mexican. Love hot stuff. That's they the ones who got me like this. I wasn't like this before.
Mm.
The Filipinas.
Yeah. Of course, that'd be the acceptable ingredients for their, for that country. But oh yeah, I just sent it to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I sent it to you. But yeah, pink pineapple, y'all. I love it. I love it better than the yellow. I'm like, ooh, this is good. I don't know. This taste is just like perfect. It's like the right amount of this, the right amount of that.
Oh, I got some good news today.
Okay, let's hear it.
So I told you I was getting ready to get back into my bag and picking up. One of the places that I applied to called me for an interview today. I'm really excited.
Shout out to the Miss Intelligent Polka.
It's really great. I
expect nothing less from her.
It's really great pay, and it's per diem. So you know I make my own schedule. You know I'm really big on having the flexibility in my time. And then there's another place I'm thinking about going back into the ER just for a little while because I kind of miss working bedside. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. So if I mess around and have 3 jobs.
Yeah, that would be.
I want to try that out.
That would be dope. That would be dope.
How you go from doing nothing to doing everything?
It's like on the Monopoly board, you doing this.
Right, literally. Because I wanted to give myself the option to work if I wanted to, like, go heavy and go on the grind, like get on my grind. I wanted to be able to work 7 days a week. Everybody don't need you, you know what I mean? Especially in case management 7 days, but the ER gonna always need you. Because I told you I don't know if I told you, but I was talking to my friend who does loans about like getting into like commercial real estate, and he was saying if I could put 10% down, he could get me a $1.5 million loan. And I felt some kind of way that I didn't have the 10%. So I'm like, let me get my ass to work.
Hustle.
You got to.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Ann. That's right. I am claiming it.
Yes, claim that. Yep. That's awesome. That is awesome. Very experienced. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, look at Drea. Just so
now she want to come in.
Right now, she want to come in. Right. Tell Drea what you just told me. If you don't mind repeating it.
I don't mind repeating it. I love me some Drea.
The part of whatever.
Okay. So my first job, I only work 10 days a month. So I have 8 days off every other week. So I applied for another job that is per diem though, and allow me to make my own schedule. And they called me today, and it's really great pay and the flexibility that I desire. And then I applied for another job at an ER in Northern Cali, which I could still work because they at minimum you just work 3 days a week, right? And so I did that because I like to give myself the options. Like I want to work 7 days a week to get to this paper. I want to be able to do that. And so, yeah, because I was talking to a friend of mine who is, I don't know if you call it he's not an underwriter, but he gives loans, he does loans. And we were talking about,
I'm in the car driving, just so you know.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm not doing that. I'm walking. I'm in the car walking.
Oh, you off of work? Where are you going?
I'm walking towards I'm walking towards Sacramento.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to either Lake Tahoe or Reno.
Oh, you're walking for the sake of TikTok and being safe?
I'm walking from TikTok to Lake Tahoe.
Oh, okay. Oh, that sounds like fun. Where are you staying at Lake
via
Tahoe?
via Sacramento.
Okay. Hit me on the back end. I don't want you to tell all your business, but I want to
Okay,
know.
yeah.
Because Lake Tahoe is pretty.
Yes,
So
very.
I go there.
All right, we don't gotta talk about all that.
Well,
Anyways,
my friend has a cabin there. So, but anyways,
Ooh,
yeah, it's pretty nice.
rich
So
friend.
anyways, it's like 110 right now. It's in, like near
Yes.
Sacramento. So
I'm
yeah,
here
it's
in the
pretty
Central
nice.
Valley. It's like 105.
Oh yeah, it's
all
like that.
right, all right.
Anyways, no, so so yeah, no, that nursing is the schedule is it's whatever you
Amazing.
want it to be. Yeah,
Yes.
it's whatever you want it to be.
And if I have never in my life worked 3 jobs. I'm actually excited because these past few years I kind of been lazy. I took a little part-time job. It was more than enough to cover my needs. I've been laying around the house on TikTok. I'm like, let me get back into my grind.
Oh yeah, I can't do any type of committed jobs unless it's a travel assignment. So I haven't been permanent. Well, okay, obviously I've been permanent, but I haven't been part time or full time in like dang. Actually, it's actually been probably maybe 5 years. 6 years, because I've been PRN like the entire time, unless I've done a travel assignment. And travel assignment, obviously, you have to do,
what
but
yeah.
yeah,
Actually, I
haven't
gave up travel to start picking up PRN jobs to get rid of the agency.
Yeah, they started. They're trying to get rid of travelers, but that's the thing. It's like you'll never. I don't think you ever can really, because what they do is like it fluctuates. So have you ever did travel nursing before?
Yeah, I did it from 2014 to 2018.
Oh, okay. So you know how it works. Okay, so basically,
that's how I got out here.
Yes. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So it fluctuates. So like what hospitals do is they'll say, "Oh, we don't need travelers anymore." And then they start cutting, whatever, or they don't hire travelers. And then when stuff starts picking up again, which in the ER it's usually in the fall,
always, yeah.
then people start, then they start hiring again. Like so, right now they're gonna try to cut. They don't really need travelers as much, but in the fall is when they start picking up. So like a lot of and then also especially university towns, they start hiring more travelers because they have like college football and they have a bunch of ETOH and all that people. So
because especially like now the census drops, like it drops so low in the summer,
right.
And that's part of the reason why I shifted from travel nursing to just getting PRN jobs. At one point, I like lived in Miami. I had a PRN with tenant out there, and then I had a PRN.
You worked in Miami, PRN?
I worked at.
Nice. I need to go to Florida too. Yeah.
So Florida Medical Center, they actually have a pool, an ER pool, and you can work. You it's almost like you got guaranteed hours because you sign up for like 3 different hospitals. So if one doesn't have a need, you can go somewhere else. So I worked in Hialeah, at North Shore in Miami.
Oh, you worked at Hialeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And you can really get like full-time hours, and they pay weekly. That was another thing that I really liked.
Yeah, they pay weekly. Yeah. Well, travel assignments always pay weekly too.
Yeah, but all PRNs don't. So that's what I liked about them. Is because it was
PRNs usually.
Exactly through there, and I was getting paid weekly, and I could. So when I lived in Miami, I didn't really have to work, but it gave me something to do while I was out there, instead of just going to the beach. And then, but my real job was out here in California, and I would fly out here and do like 7 to 10 days.
Oh my God, that's exactly what I do. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we have like almost the same exact setup.
No.
It's so funny.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we both fly to California.
No,
Why you go to? Well, look, I was basically living in California and in the South at the same time because I would be here like every month or every other month I'd be on a plane.
Yeah.
So, but
a lot of people do that, and that's probably another thing too. Like why I'm about to fist up these 3 jobs because like I had my house built out here. That kind of anchored me here. I don't regret it, but I was used to just like the freedom.
That's why I don't. Yeah. That's why I gotta keep. Yeah.
But I want to just pay this house off, and then I can rent it out, and then I can get.
Yeah. Yeah, I had 3 jobs and then I quit one, so now I have a PRN job. I have one PRN job, California, and then which I'll probably never ever let go. And then I have another job in Georgia, and then which I'll probably be working in the PACU as a travel. I'll probably just I'm gonna do a travel assignment in the PACU. So because that's the natural pathway of a ER nurse is PACU.
Yes.
Usually they're PACU or cath lab, but PACU is usually So yeah, I've been doing PACU. I've been doing my last travel assignment was the ER travel assignment, but now I'm doing my normal PRN job is PACU, and then I'm gonna do a travel assignment coming up in PACU also. So yeah, I'll have 2 jobs again.
Yeah, California got me by the balls because I'm like, I
Whoa.
probably will
Yeah.
never work in another state. To like, why would I make less when I could like?
Oh my
so much
God!
less?
Have you look? I was born and raised here.
Listen, Sam.
Okay, I was born and raised here. Like people don't understand. They don't get it. They don't get nursing, what it's like to be here. Like I always try to tell people and educate people because I was a union rep, for CNA, and so I would tell people what it's like nursing. The standards that we have here is amazing, and we're
Yes.
trying to bring it across the nation. Actually, I went to
I would be a part of that fight.
Oh yeah, no, I went to the DC. They sent me as one of the people to go to DC, Washington DC, and meet with the representatives to get signatures and to get these standards across the states. For all nurses.
And you know what? And you know what? It's so important, Dre. We just need to talk. We just need to
I know.
talk. Because
Yeah.
because it makes me have flashbacks to when I first started as a nurse in Detroit, and I worked at
Oh, wow.
a hospital, Sinai Grace, and we didn't have any patient ratios in the ER
Oh, my
or on the
goodness.
floors.
Yeah.
And I remember like some of the worst conditions, but even just being assigned 19 patients and not even knowing what the people look like, because how can I be one person be responsible for 19 people, and the different sentinel events that they would have there. By the time I left that hospital, I could have started a consultant agency for other hospitals on how to pass JCO surveys.
Oh,
and seeing-
absolutely. Yeah. No, for sure. My one of my close friends actually works for the state in auditing hospitals. So I talk to her sometimes, but
I think that's one of the biggest like benefits that the CNA offers. Like the patients don't even realize that. Like the fact that hospitals get the fact that the hospitals will get fined if the nurses are out of ratio. Really, they adhere to those ratios, and that is for the patient's safety.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yep. And the only time that things get out of acuity, like it's not even as much as I've been in the South working, it's not really the numbers of patients so much that gets crazy. It's usually the acuity level, right?
Yeah, what's going
So
on
you'll
with
get like a vented patient and then like 3 other patients, or you'll get like insulin drip and then 3 other patients, or you'll get like like an ICU and then like 3 others, that type of stuff. So that's where it gets out of acuity.
As soon as they hit that critical, they will pull a nurse from the ICU down. They be pulling nurses out of their butt. I don't know where they get them from. They do not be having us out of ratio.
Right, and then we get like the mandatory break. So we get an hour break for every 8 hours. I work 8 hours. Yeah, so we get a 1 hour break, and then if we work a 12, which would be overtime, we get an hour and 15 break. And then that's just mandatory. Like you have to have a break. Like I've never not had a break in California, and all the places. When I was a traveler, I probably didn't get as much. But
whereas when I was in Detroit, I would work a 16 and not get a break. Like that's just crazy.
No, that's not okay.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like thugging it out like that. And I really thought I was Superwoman doing something.
Yeah.
Oh, for my
No,
patients.
but so I did travel some in the Valley. I worked in so I have an aunt that lives in the Central Valley. I have some family that live like by Fresno. And then I know people that live by Modesto, but I worked in Hanford before, which is like an hour south of Fresno.
I've never even heard of it. I worked at Fresno.
It's like in between. It's like before Bakersfield. It's after Fresno. It's in between Fresno and Bakersfield, basically. But
I worked the last straw for traveling was when I worked in Fresno at what is it? Fresno Valley or region or something. It's the big
Yeah,
medical
yeah. There's
center.
Clovis also. Yeah, Fresno. Listen, that's like the meth capital of the world.
Yeah, but that was the first time I ever directly experienced racism.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In Fresno?
Yep.
Wow. Was it by
Yep.
was it by something that was
White
white or
male-
something that's like
White male nurses. White
really?
male- yeah. I was actually a lot shocked.
Wow.
And I got up out of there. My sister ended up, one of my father's daughters ended up having an aneurysm, and it was just like perfect timing. She was fine, but I was able to use that terminology to end that contract without, blackballing myself.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really experienced it from anybody in the medical world over here, just from people in Roseville, like by Sacramento. Roseville's kind of known to be somewhat racist, especially the police and like in the mall, like they were kind of. But yeah, and then there's actually that Roseville nurse at one of the hospitals that was actually fired for being racist. But yeah, Roseville's kind of known for that. I mean, there's certain parts, obviously, of California. California, it's a little different in California, right? Like,
It is. It's so shocking because it's supposed to be like the most liberal and progressive, but there's a nice
we're kind of
bed.
purple.
Yeah, very purple.
Because
There's
our tax
a nice
bracket,
bed.
right? Like we make
Yeah.
the most money here, so
Yeah.
like
True.
we do have kind of a
Valid.
different mindset.
Valid.
So it's I mean, yeah,
No,
Yeah,
that's
it's-
true.
yeah,
That's very
yeah.
true.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
I don't know.
They got me by the balls out here because ain't no way. Even in Florida, like I was a traveler. Even outside of that, when I took the per diem position, it was $42 an hour with no benefits. Like,
Wait, is
what?
that a lot or is that little over there?
That's nothing.
Oh, I don't know what it's like over there. I don't know what the pay is over there, so I don't know. if
It's
that's a lot or
nothing.
little. Okay.
And then when I looked at a benefited job with one of those HCA hospitals out there, they offered me $30 an hour. I was like, I'm not even driving.
Well, HCA sucks. Like
I
HCA is
am
double.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to be arrested. I'm glad the recruiter said it on the phone because I was like, man, I'm not pulling into the parking lot for $30
Wait,
an hour.
$42 as a traveler or staff?
No, as staff, as PRN.
Oh,
But
okay.
that was fine for me because I was working out here. So I didn't really need to work in Florida. I was just doing it, bored. Why not just make a little money?
Yeah.
And I think like if I had worked like 3 days, I was like $1,100 a week, which was just extra money to just F off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's disrespectful. Like for me to be per diem, no benefits, and the only reason it was 42 is because they gave you the extra 5 for being ED or ICU for the specialty.
Yeah. If I work over here for full time, like I don't work full time, obviously I'm PRN, but if I did full time hours, like let's say I stayed here.
Hey,
and
Reba,
just showed up, like-
Ray-Ban. I don't know why I said Ray-Ban.
What?
Hey, Ray-Ban.
Oh. Let's say like I worked here, right? Like if I worked here like and just did Monday through Friday, like just even though I'm PRN, right? I could work every day if I want, right? If they need me, right? So if I did that every day over here for 40 hours, like I would make over like 200K. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like
yes.
that's how nice the pay is, and that's PRN pay, of course. And so it's like, and that's what, because there's certain like criteria you have to do or whatever to make that. But I'm just like, and I'm not even on the I'm like, I don't want to say I'm the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to pay, but I'm like close to the middle, but I'm not in the middle yet. You know what I mean?
Well,
like
here's
as
the
far as
thing,
how much nurses.
with
Yeah.
a particular employer, okay, hear me out.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a particular employer out here. They're the highest paying for nurses
Yep.
in the world.
Yep.
Okay. They
Yep.
have incentives, whereas, for instance, I work an 8-hour shift. My agreement for hiring is 8 hours. If I work a 12, that last 4 is at time and a half. If I work a 16, the 12 to the 16th hour is at double time. Now, they
So-
have other,
Uh-huh.
so they have other incentives too, or other premium pay options. Like if you work consecutive days, Every day that
Yeah.
you work after your 7th day is at premium pay. It's at time and a half. And
Yeah.
you can do that even if you come in for 4 hours, you gonna be in
Are
that.
you talking about like every other weekend, third weekend type thing?
That's in addition to the consecutive
Wait,
pay.
no, okay, we gotta talk on the back end.
Yes, that's
I'm
another.
pretty sure
So here's
we're
the
in
thing.
similar fields.
Yeah,
Of,
yeah. So here's
yeah.
the thing. So when I worked ER for them,
Yeah.
that's how I had my house built and paid off credit card debt at the same time. I
Right,
was,
right,
you know what I mean? Like I
right.
was living in that joint, and I
Look,
loved
I
it.
try to, you don't understand how much I try to tell people all the time. I'm like, look, just go to nursing school.
Yes.
Like,
Even if you get your
oh my God.
associate's degree, a 2-year degree will get
Associates,
you there.
associates, a
No.
2-year degree.
Your
2
2-year
years.
degree will have you making more
2.
than family practice doctors on the East
Oh
Coast.
my God. Easy.
Listen, my friend, he lived in Atlanta, and
Yeah.
he wound up moving out here, moving his family out here. But he didn't even do 16. He just did 2 weeks worth of 12-hour shifts, 14
Yep.
days, and
Yep.
pulled in 20 grand like that.
Yep. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I hit
'Cause-
burnout. I hit burnout around COVID, and so, but now I'm like, let me get back in my bag, because
Well, we talk about during COVID. I worked in COVID assignment in California, in the Central Valley actually, and I think it was about like 60,000 for I think it was like 2 months or something.
I hit, and you know,
But it was like
oh, go ahead.
like a COVID assignment.
Yeah, I hit
It
burnout
was-
so bad, and burnout is really bad because it gets to the point where you can't offer me enough money to work. So I
Right.
actually had got one of those.
Especially if you have money, like if you're comfortable, it doesn't matter, right?
Exactly.
You're just like whatever.
Right.
Now I get to choose when the F I want to work. Like
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
Yes, but I still regret it because I actually had got one of those contracts. What was that agency? It started with a K. But they were doing a 10K a week contracts in Tyler, Texas.
Wait. Crucial. Yeah.
I got one of those, and I had walked out the house to go to the airport, but I had also went through a really bad breakup, and I was so depressed. So it was a combination of COVID and that, and I just didn't want to
Those ones
go.
are brutal. Oh my God.
Listen,
I've never done a crucial contract.
Them women was cleaning up. One of the nurses that I was renting my rooms out to, she dropped her contract out here to go do that crucial contract. I'm talking about them girl. Listen, 10 grand a week, even for 2 months, coming up 80 grand. Stop it.
Wait, but was it 4 12s or 3 12s?
No, you had to work. You had to work 6 days. It was brutal.
Wait, 6 days every week?
Every week. You get like 1 day off to recover.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Nope.
It was crazy. I would have did it if I was in the mind space to do it, but I wasn't.
6 12s?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
I can't do
Yeah,
it.
but the way that she described it, it was like weekly. You could do like I think 3 weeks and then see if you wanted to go home or not.
Oh, I could do that. I could do 3 weeks.
3 weeks at for
That's
a quick
it.
30 grand at 6 days a week.
Hey, look, I'll just do that's it. Just 3 weeks and that's it.
Yeah.
Call it a day. Yeah.
They were doing it, and then but here's the thing: you didn't always have to go to work. That was just the agreement, because that's what some people were saying was they set up in a hotel for 2.5 weeks, but they still were paying them the 10 grand to be out there. But you didn't know that until you got out there.
Yeah, they kind of, man, you got to watch out for some of these agencies though. They be.
Well, it was different because it was COVID. So they was just trying to get them as many nurses as they could have, but I ain't have it in me. But since I missed that bag, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get back up.
I worked through the whole COVID, throughout the beginning of it, front. I mean, I was a nurse, I've been a nurse before that, but so I've been working throughout, California and. So,
Oh, your service going.
Y'all said your service is nervous, ma'am. So y'all said 2 years, just 2 years?
Yes, it's literally yes. Do you already have
2
a
years.
bachelor's? Do you already have a bachelor's in something else? Yes, AP. They even have programs because
I ain't doing that shit.
Yes, you can. You should. Why you act like that? Listen,
Oh my
even
God.
if you already have your bachelor's, they have a bachelor's to RN program. It could be even lesser than that. It could be like 18 months.
Right, yeah.
And then you can have the freedom and flexibility that we have, and we could travel together. Yay!
Oh, yeah, we
I haven't haven't even talked to Dre in 2 years.
Oh,
Well,
shut up. Look, I've been working. Look, I've been working my
that
butt
sounds like
off.
a
Look,
spoiled
so
best friend.
I've been working my butt off. I did 5 night shifts at one hospital
Haven't
in
talked
the
to her.
South, and then I flew to California. Then I'm doing like my PACU job.
together nine up to 9 things.
Or to the
legally.
Team 10 house to create
Okay.
content, but Jake couldn't hear.
I don't know how that started on my phone, child. That was my fault.
Okay. That's interesting.
How you been doing though, AP? And okay.
Well, thanks
We've
for
been chilling.
asking.
Yeah.
I haven't heard too
Everything's,
much mess you've been starting. I'm guessing that everything's been boring on this app.
I mean, I hope so. No, I'll still be making it on lists. People still mention me.
They're not on
Yeah,
lists.
we just wrapped up some mess.
I've been on 2 lists the past 3 days, right, Poker? I did, yeah.
Yeah, I love being under the radar. They don't even be picked. Actually, do I love it? No. Honestly, I wish I was picked more. But
I wish you were too, right? Because I don't even I don't get how you obviously are good at what you do. You're probably the only one exceeding on messy TikTok, because whether people know it or not, you are a part of messy TikTok because you are messy, but like nobody knows the mess that you actually be doing. So I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it.
It's because wait, what did Jeffree Star one say? I have receipts on everybody, so everybody knows to keep their mouth shut.
Yeah, you do have that. That's absolutely 100% factual. So yeah, there's no disagreement on that. You definitely do. For every receipt somebody thinks they have on you, you got at least 4 pending on them.
I was like, are you sure? Because you called me on November 23rd of 2021 saying all of this. That's crazy.
This isn't your voice?
You like my voice?
This is what you want.
Sound familiar?
Nobody knows. So, you grilling out tomorrow? What are you doing for the 4th, Ray?
Nothing. I literally am just gonna be inside planning this. Well, not even planning the trip because it's like 24 hours. Like, what am I even gonna do? But I have to hopefully plan out after I get this check that I'm going to be supposedly. I need to get cashed by the end of August, and then I'll be paying for the next operation that I'm doing. So that's gonna be the voice one that I've been really wanting to do for forever, and never thought I was gonna have to pay out of pocket for that kind of stuff. But yeah.
Why do you have to pay out of pocket?
Oh, it's because they somewhat consider it cosmetic, only because it's like for raspy voices.
How much is it?
But my rasp in my voice is for acid reflux. It's like, so I'm only paying $6,000 out of pocket, so it isn't even any crazy amount.
Yeah, it's not.
It's just they're not making me pay the facility fee because it is like it's either gonna be in a hospital or in a surgery center. I'm just paying for whatever comes basically, and if whatever insurance doesn't cover, I pay for it as well.
Interesting.
It is. I didn't
Also,
even know.
reflux is no joke. It'll make your voice sound all types of ways.
It was really? Can I look this up to see if this is effective?
Oh, you're right. Say, it can alter my voice and improve my
I want to
singing
hear
voice.
I want to
Oh, you
hear.
mean the surgery, or you mean the?
Yeah,
Acid
after
reflux.
stuff.
Sure, I'll get the name.
Because what are they doing? Taking the voice box out, putting a new one in? I don't know. I'm just
No.
What are they?
Where you think they gonna get a new voice box from? That would be from a cadaver.
I don't know.
Your vocal
I didn't know
cords.
I didn't know corneas could get replaced, so I'm just learning every day. I'm just wondering what else can get replaced.
Yeah, I never knew about this either. Modern medicine.
That's interesting to me, though. That's very interesting.
Here it is. Microlaryngeal vocal surgery.
Oh.
Microlaryngeal vocal surgery. Okay.
Because my voice used to be a lot more high pitched than this, but then I started taking diet supplements, and that makes you nauseous.
Yeah, I hate feeling nauseous. Fuck that. Yeah.
What diet supplements? The like the Wegovy and those shots? Because I've heard people.
I was addicted to phentermine for a while because people were like, I was addicted more to the compliments that I would get like when I was skinnier, and then it became a chemical dependence. So I just stopped at cold turkey randomly, and after that, then I developed acid reflux that was like a permanent fixture for a while.
Oh wow.
Coco, what do you think about? What do both of y'all think about Ozempic?
I'm more of a Manjaro girl.
What's the difference?
Manjaro is tirzepatide, and it'll make you lose a lot more weight a lot quicker because it's more potent.
What's the side effects?
The regular stuff that they always give the full list of.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't paid any attention to it, so I don't have a position.
Oh, Coco.
I'm only over here. Because I'm gonna tell you, because a couple of my coworkers have been on it. They talk about being nauseous all the time, and you lose me there.
So you end up not being hungry because it doesn't like go after fat cells. It just makes you not hungry. It goes with the nerve receptors. It's amazing. There's like a tablet tirzepatide that I'm getting.
What's up, Nina?
Soon. So it's like a melt that goes under your. Hey, the first Black Ginger. I haven't seen him in a while, but it's like a melt that goes under your tongue, the tirzepatide tablet, and it's easier than the injections for me because I'm always on the go. Yeah, I forget. You can't just take it on the plane.
It's just that nausea shit does not
appeal to me at all. I cannot stand this.
Okay, I hate it.
I'm just gonna cold turkey it. I'm gonna be honest. Like when I used to really be tapped in, tuned in spiritually, I did a lot of fasting, and I lost weight. But I wasn't trying to. I was like fasting, but I'm about to tap back into that. Because that's really what it all boils down to. When you think about people who get like the gastric sleeves and bypass and even, on these medications, it boils down to stop fucking eating. We eat so much in this damn country. It's everywhere all the time.
I mean, I know. Dawn, I'm glad you said that. Well, I'm glad you said that because, Dre is gone. So thank you for so I don't need her going on no tangent about it. Hey, Ray.
Stopping eating is for healthy people. You ain't gotta be healthy.
I want to be healthy. That's the thing. You do gotta be healthy or you're gonna suffer.
Not suffer through the hunger pains. You got me.
No, I'm talking about suffer later on in life when your body start breaking down. I watch people every day just live in misery and broken bodies.
God damn, you just as bad as Drea. It ain't even.
I'm telling you, because this is the part you can't see this on. We can't show y'all this because of people's privacy. But this is a real thing. It is a real thing. People really be suffering, and I would rather not live than to live in a broken down body. Because it don't happen fast. It happens slowly and gradually, and one little thing after another, one little nuisance after another.
I mean, don't you? I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. I just think, as kids and stuff, like we started eating what we started eating.
I know they ruined us with that bullshit.
Like there's nothing to do.
Did I tell you? Oh yeah, I did tell you, and how they had to reduce the strength of my contact lenses.
You
did.
And how look at you, got all newly excited over it, like you did.
Yes, because remember I told you I suspected that this disorder is caused by a nutritional deficiency.
In the text message, it says it's just like the vitamins, but I thought it was an actual supplement.
Oh no, I was supposed to send you the supplement. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, I thought you said that's the one you already sent. Okay, because I was looking for it. I was like, oh no, she didn't send it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to send it. My error. I apologize. I forgot.
No, you good. I just I was confused. It's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe you with that though, 1000%. As soon as you said it, I was like, Okay.
Riboflavin. Good grief. But no, I wish you well, Ray, on your travels and journeys.
And
surgeries. Speedy recovery.
Absolutely, and hopefully before December, I'll be all done with almost everything.
Are you sure?
I said almost.
Right. It's always almost. It's always a damn almost.
I think I need to get another breast reduction because I done ate these titties back big and I'm tired of them. They in my way.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
get. I was trying to get them bit supersized. I don't know why you trying to get a reduction, chat.
It's too much. They in the
No,
way.
I'd rather the small titties, big ass. Okay, I am not doing.
I got both big ass and big titties. I'm a freaking.
I mean, so be it if I have both. If I just so happen to have both, cool. But I would rather small titties, big ass. That's
I'm
my.
out here, breast, arms, and thighed up. I need less. Give me less.
Yeah. Give me less. Yeah, yeah.
Give me less.
I'll let you know once I get a bigger ass, because that ass, the new ass is coming relatively. Well, it was supposed to come next week, but I gotta reschedule that.
Right. I don't know how big of an ass you want, but Jesus.
Right now, we're giving average.
Okay. All right. I guess so. More power to you. Of course, coming. You gotta show the ass. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big llama. You gotta show the ass. Show us the new ass. Don't disappoint now. Don't you fucking disappoint. Ooh, shrimp toast. Shrimp.
Well, I'm gonna let you go. I need to get up and stop being a bum.
Hey.
I
Yeah, I'm about to.
If I'm a cook, I need to go grocery shopping. But I also really want to
Actually, about to go down the street.
What you about to do about down the street?
Go to the store. I was thinking of go to the store and get gas.
That sounds good. That AP in your background looks like the Cybertruck letters.
The what?
Cybertruck. That's what it reminds me of, the Cybertruck letters.
What's Cybertruck?
Tesla Cybertruck.
Oh, I don't keep up with the. Oh, is that what you have?
I actually had put in to be on the waiting list to get one.
Polka.
Let
me try and keep. I'm trying to keep up with Polka. Okay, I'm trying.
No, I'm not getting on. Let me tell you, it was. He took too long to come out with it. I wound up getting a 2023 Jeep because he took too freaking long. And
she's got it together, y'all. Got it together.
I don't. And then I don't want an electric car anymore.
Yeah, I don't. That's not. I don't know why those aren't convincing to me, and then have been.
At first, I thought I was gonna commit to it, because California is really like energy efficient, progressive. So I got like 20 solar panels. I was gonna get the car that I could charge up, but you know what? They have too many issues with those cars, and I don't need no
recalls, right?
Recalls, stuff be acting up. I need stuff to work. I don't. That's one thing I don't like about like having a lot of stuff, because you got to get stuff fixed, and it just take up unnecessary time. I can't even enjoy it. Even now, I just replaced my fire pit because it's like a shortage in the line. I'm just gonna give it away and get a new one. I'm tired of stuff not working when I need it to work.
Yeah, I don't like that. What was that? What's that what's that? It's this app where you can rent.
Oh, Turo.
There we go.
Well,
yeah, I was in I don't know, was it a Range Rover? I think it was a Range Rover, and it stopped like on the side of the road. And I was like, no. I brought all the way back to them, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta drop. I just needed more room.
Yeah. Little did old AP know all she had to do was get a boyfriend. Because girl,
what?
All you have to do is get a new boyfriend. Every time you have a new man, you always make them do the house. You always
like.
I'm telling you, if a man want to prove his value to me, come do some shit around his house.
I got a to-do list. Okay, I got shit that needs to get done. I don't know what y'all think I got time for, but
I got myself in a similar situation like last week where a person, it was like a whole live situation, but it only had got like 40 viewers. So I was ignoring them because I was like, you don't even have enough clout for me to respond to you. But they were not, because I was using them or whatever the case may be. And I said, well, they were like saying, well, I fixed up your garage. I made sure that you were straight. I got the refrigerator fixed. I said, well, thank you. I thank you for doing what you're supposed to do. You're the help.
Thank you.
Not the help.
Thank you so much.
Yep. And they were in the comments saying, and you didn't even smash? No, because homie's a loser.
Thank you. I
My
got
little
another to-do
bits.
list.
I'd be scared of that.
Got another to-do list.
Well, ladies, you guys
yeah.
have a great evening. AP, I'll send you pictures of food
No, why would you do that, Polka? I'm
because
not
I
there to
can't
pay for
send
the
you a
food.
plate.
Polka, it's really not necessary.
I'm sorry. You
I'd
should
rather
move
I'd
back
rather
to
get the I'd
California.
rather get the plate. I'd rather get the plate, you know.
Move back to California. I'll cook for you all
That's
the
what the
time.
heck. That's wow. That's not even a deal. You're
Why
terrible
not? This is
at
a
brokering
beautiful
deals.
state, beautiful weather.
You're terrible
You
at brokering deals. You're
Poker,
telling me
how
to
far
get
you
you
from
know
LA?
she over here telling me go get my nursing certification.
know your nursing license. And then you don't have to false
Oh,
claim like
you went
people
all the way
online.
to license. I was thinking,
What is a nursing certificate? You get certs
yeah, I
after
don't
you
know. I
get
don't want it
licensed.
as serious. It's like I'm not all the way committed, but I'm kind of, but I'll do my job, but I don't give me that shit to do, you know?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, AP. It's a really. Let me tell you this. It is a
Like I
really.
said, why are you acting like that?
Let me tell you, it's a really rewarding profession outside of the monetary compensation.
Yeah.
Being you really meet people.
All I want is the money, Poker.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You would love interacting with people, and you meet some of the sweetest people, and it really gives you a dose of reality, right? So, you know, Mm,
I'm over it.
that's a good idea, Mandy Mama. Make topics that say okay for women 45 and under. Yeah. I think just had a conversation, but I think you're just gonna have to be like hyperactive at getting rid of, because here's the thing, there are women that are 45 and older who actually can pour into us, right?
There's ways to find that out too. But they're
Yeah.
gonna start getting mad that they're blocked. If they get blocked, sniped out.
Yeah. But I
Because
think it's
you can have
important
a
to,
conversation where people just say it in the comments, they end up saying, well, I'm in my 40s and I'm in clip.
yeah. Yeah. So, and I don't want to do that because, again, I actually do value the input that older women can have. It's just that my experience on this app, I feel like that population here on this app are the problem. They're
Yeah.
a lot of the problem, and I don't want to make it age. I don't want to.
I don't know. For me, I can see what people are saying. I can see what you're saying when you say like there's a problem with that age bracket, but then I also see all the other problems in the other ones too.
Yeah. That's why I think it should be based on conduct. I think you have to be. That's why I said
right. Yeah, absolutely. Yes,
hyperactive on getting rid of the
I
detractors
agree
and
with that.
distractors.
That's totally valid.
Like not giving people a chance. Like as soon as you see that they on their tip, drop them. You're
Right.
not. We're not
Like,
doing
let's not do that.
Yeah, that's it. Because again, there are a lot of older women who really do have a lot to offer, wisdom, advice, direction, and even the opportunity, to realize that they may have gotten some things wrong and where they can improve. But yeah, it's time to have a heart to heart, sister to sister. You see how they dragging old girl, just a girl?
Oh.
Have you came across her page? It's a lady. Her page is just a girl, but she makes a lot of content addressing the ills in Black women. Girl, they had her comments tussling one time so bad, but she is kind of extreme. Like when she's like, "Black women are at the bottom of this other."
She's a live show host too.
She does lives, yeah.
Is she the one? Okay.
She's brown skin. She wears her natural hair. It's actually a pretty decent length. But it's usually curled.
Does she look like she would be tall?
Yes, she's very slender as well, and she usually has the pink background.
Yes, the pink background. Yep, I got what you're saying. Cause I've seen her before. She does sound. She
does have some points that are it's very extreme. I think I can digest it because I'm not sensitive, but I think you also have to. You can be a messenger all you want, but if you want your message received, you do need to adjust it for your audience, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, they be dragging her, because you always have to think about what is the end goal. You know what I mean?
Right. Wait, for her or for them? What do you mean?
What is her end goal, right? So if her end goal is to inspire and encourage change, I understand like you need to be digestible. I understand like, this is your message and how you want to do it, and people just need to. I would be one to say that people need to toughen up, but that's just not reality. The reality is, as soon as you piss somebody off, their ears are going to shut down, And so if my duty is to have you to receive this, ingest this, and make the necessary changes in your life, that is my end goal. So I need to see what adjustments I need to make so that you can.
Yeah.
That's where we work together collaboratively. But I do think there needs to be more of us having these conversations and not just her.
Damon, long time no see. Yeah, no, you're right. And the conversation does need to happen. It's been about how to execute for me. It has been that it's been being able to discern how to execute and timing. It's been about timing for me as well. Like, I don't think, right now it's a lot of Black women distracted right now. It's a lot of things going on, but yeah, I do believe in timing. Timing has always worked out to where I didn't rush things, but yeah, I do want to have it because the background is ready. Did you see the background? I'll show it real quick. I always just preview it, but
can you hear Joshy in the background?
I didn't know it was Joshy, but I just hear a voice. I wasn't really paying attention.
You can't make it out. That is Big Mouth Josh.
No.
Big mouth.
Well, I don't know if I'm paying. You got me. I'm paying attention now. So I
Okay,
don't
but if you weren't peeping, because he been talking the whole time, I
He was,
felt-
and I was not paying
Okay.
attention. So now, I don't know. I might be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's one thing I can appreciate TikTok Live for.
Thank you, Mandy. Dang. Thank you. That was so pretty. That's so pretty.
Because it definitely, I be needing my own time. Excuse me.
Jack.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Black women are choosing the man, not the bear. A lot of black women protect abusers and recruit other women to be abused. Facts. Black women vilify other black women.
Now, some of these topics might be controversial, and that's fine.
I mean, but that's good. We need to start the conversation. Facts. Yeah, we could actually. I would be willing to host lives talking about this. If you send me this, I'll do it too.
Yep. I got you. Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mandy, thank you for blessing the panel. Y'all been good to the panel today, okay?
I know. Thank you, Mandy. I know. I
Keep it
came
up.
over here and cleaned up, Jack.
Yes.
Thank you, Mandy.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think one of my goals, short-term goals for this topic, for these topics, is for it to, continuously be discussed. I hope it does replicate. I don't mind it replicating. I really don't. So that's something that I'm looking forward to with this as well. So as you talk about the end goals of stuff, hopefully this can be a broader conversation.
Absolutely.
And I hope, and I say black women, and I hope that it is triggering, because if it wasn't, you guys would ignore it. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least just start the conversation and just, start the conversation.
Yeah, and I think, because it's black women that impacts me the most, because it's who I deal with the most, you know what I mean? And who I care about the most, and who I feel. Okay, big mouth, hold on.
Oh yeah, he
got cranked up.
He turned up.
Calm down.
Like, hold on now, wait.
Right.
Okay, yeah. So there you go. I was just like condensing it, but
and I feel like from what I see, when we get into the sector of problematic black women, it's disgusting. It's a pit.
How deep it goes is
and it can be ruthless. It can be. I don't like it.
It's nasty for sure.
But yeah, let me get up off this phone and I'll just
go ahead.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye. All right, guys.
Bye, Mandy.
I would like to reclaim my time. Gonna reclaim my time. It doesn't bother me at all. I get it. Okay. I love you, Sapota. All right, Mandy. Bye, guys. I don't know when I'll be back on. God. Definitely not tomorrow. I'm gonna enjoy the 4th of July. But I don't know. Depends on what the vibes are. But maybe Friday or Saturday. I don't know. We could do this. I just haven't, been in the mood to argue about this, at least. Enjoy your holiday too. Bye, y'all. Hey, could y'all do something too? All 15 of y'all in here. Can y'all go to my main page? Go click the link in the bio and order you some barbecue sauce for 4th of July, please. Even if it gets in there last, after 4th of July, obviously. I mean, just order you some though, please and thanks. And use it on your barbecue, okay? Appreciate y'all. Link in the bio, main page. www.pearsonspremium